Hi, Becca C. Smith here, and today I'm going to try something new. I just got out of the shower because I exercised today. I've been trying to do that every day. I run for like 40 minutes, and lately it helps when you have a show that you like rewatching. So for like the millionth time I'm rewatching Battlestar Galactica, but it's good because it actually gets me excited to work out because I get to see the next episode. So it's kind of a bribery situation. But today I am starting a new book and I'm starting a new writing routine. It's kind of based on an old writing routine I used to do that used to work for me, and I have no idea why I stopped. I honestly think it was because of YouTube, because that became such a big part of my life. And so, you know, making videos, but also writing, but also marketing, and trying to juggle all these things, my routine kind of went all over the place. And what I used to do is I used to do 2 to 5 1-hour sprints a day, depending on what I had planned. So if I had a bunch planned that day, then I knew I could at least squeak in 2 1-hour sprints. And if I had a day that I knew I was completely free and I could do whatever I wanted, I would do 5 1-hour sprints. And that really worked for me. I got so much done. So I was debating whether to just go right back into that or to kind of combine what I do with my 12-hour workathons, where I do 40 minutes of work, 20 minutes of break. And then I was thinking, well, what if I did 8 40 minutes? That's like an 8-hour work day. But then when I did the math, it ended up being about 5 hours, a little over 5 hours. And I thought, that's kind of similar to what I used to do. So I'm gonna go back to my old writing routine, which is 2 to 5 1-hour sprints a day. And today, since I have pretty much the whole day free, I am going to do 5. It's Hexsphere, so it's not gonna seem new because I already wrote 20,000 something words in it, but I wrote it wrong. Wrong character, wrong age, wrong genre, wrong everything. I love the world, but it was wrong. It was just wrong. So I have now fixed. It came to me in a dream, and you always trust your dreams, and that it needs to be teen YA because that's what I love writing, that's what I love reading, and it just clicked, and then everything clicked into place, the characters, the plot, it was crazy. And so I need to write that. Now, I was going to put writing off this year. I wanted to focus on marketing. I wanted to focus on editing the books that I already have finished, and then doing also YouTube and really focusing on that because I'm doing that series, Forgotten Female Fiction, and that does take up a lot of time. But I got so depressed. The longer I went without writing, the more I just started sinking into this hole, and I just realized that writing is something that just makes me so happy. I know it's true for all of you guys because you're writers as well, so you know what I'm talking about. It's sometimes you don't even know why you're depressed, and then you start thinking, well, you know, you haven't written in a couple of weeks, and then you write for that day, even if you just write a little bit, and suddenly you have this euphoria of like, oh, this is everything. So that's why I'm doing it. So today I am starting the new Hexsphere. And I'm going to do my 5 1-hour sprints. Now I am going to start with Emily Bourne's write-in. Now, of course, she doesn't do 1-hour sprints. That would be really hard to do on a live, but I think what I'm gonna do is on her first sprint, I'm just going to do the hour and then come back because her lives are usually about 2 hours. So I'll miss a lot of the talk and stuff for a chunk of it, but I think Emily will understand. She knows me. And by the way, when I was going through my deep dark, all my AuthorTube friends were so supportive, and Emily especially. She sent me an article that really helped me, and I'm gonna link it below. All right, well, her live starts in 2 minutes, so I am going to join.
I tell you what, there are some names here I haven't seen before. I'm very excited. Oh crap, what am I doing?
Okay, so it's a 15-minute sprint, but I have to make it an hour, so I'm gonna miss a lot of the conversation. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Okay, here I go. I'm starting my book. I get to write my first sentence on Emily's live write-in. I'm so excited. I just wanted to document me writing my first page of the new hex sphere. Cool looking tree there. Okay, here goes my first 1 hour sprint of the day. 1,234 words. 1 hour. Okay, that's really good. That's really good. 1 down, 4 to go. Now, I'm not going to write in every single 1 hour sprint because I have a lot that I need to do. I am currently working on episode 2 of Forgotten Female Fiction, and so I need to read the book that I'm not going to say who it is. It'll be a surprise, but I need to read her book. So I'm going to spend the next hour sprint reading. I want to chat with Emily and everyone else from the live, so I'm going to jump back on the live, and then after lunch I will start sprint number 2. I meant to start reading, but I started working on websites. I decided I wanted to do a website for Forgotten Female Fiction because once I have a few episodes under my belt, I want to start reaching out and sort of spread the word on the series. But I feel like if I just send people to my YouTube, I have it on a playlist, but sometimes it can be confusing because there's a lot of vlogs and a lot of other stuff that kind of isn't related to Forgotten Female Fiction, you know, since it is kind of more of a, I guess, a vlogumentary kind of thing. So I thought it would be good to have a website that I can send them to. So I did a very rudimentary website, just basics, not even text, really just, I actually did the opening titles with narration, and then I have the first episode, and that's kind of it, like in contact. So it's very, very rudimentary, but I just wanted to kind of get something up there, and so that when I do start doing more episodes, I can get the ball rolling and tighten it up and make it really cool. That's what I did, and guess what? I looked up and an hour and a half had gone by. I am going to count that as one hour sprint. I know it was a little bit longer than that, but just for simplicity's sake on my experiment today, I'm just going to count it as 1. So now I have two 1 hour sprints done. So now I'm going to eat lunch now that it's way past lunchtime. This is the problem when you get really focused on something, because then you just lose track of time. Anyway, I'm going to eat lunch, and then I'm kind of back in writing mode, so I think I'm going to do my third 1 hour sprint writing and then do my 4th reading. I worked an hour and I didn't get that much done, and I'm realizing that's because I think after like 5 o'clock, ooh, my forest is moving, the heat turned on. Ooh, my forest is moving. But anyway, I'm learning, I need to figure out what my patterns are, and I feel like after 5, unless there's some kind of live write-in or something like that, I'm just done for the day. So I'm going to need to start earlier. I did do 3 sprints, so like I said, my average was 2 to 5 back in the day, and some things came up today that I wasn't expecting, so I did have to take care of those. It's about 6 o'clock now. Yeah, I'm done. But I did get 1,500 words finished in the new novel, so I feel really good about that. I did call. I was supposed to possibly do jury duty tomorrow, and I do have jury duty. So I will be driving super early in the morning to go to that, and then I guess it all depends on if I get on a jury or not, what the rest of my schedule for the week is. I had 2 lives planned, one with Hannah that we do every Tuesday. That's tomorrow. We're gonna play it by ear. She might be doing it on her channel. Just keep a lookout on her channel. She'll either be doing it without me at our normal time at 3 p.m. Pacific, or if I get out early, or if I can make it back, it might be a later live where where it'll be late and I don't know how much writing I'll be able to do. But like I said, for some reason when I'm doing lives at night I can write, but when I'm on my own it's really difficult for me to write. Don't know why. I will be going to jury duty tomorrow, so not sure how I feel about that. Sometimes I think it's kind of cool and fun, and sometimes I'm like, please don't put me on a jury. Alright guys, well thank you for joining me with this experiment. I'm going to continue it all week. Like I said, my average 2 to 5 1-hour sprints. So far it's looking, I made it 3, but it's looking like it'll probably be closer to 2, just depending on what happens. Let me know how you guys do and what your routines are, and can you write in the, are you more of an evening writer or a morning writer or an afternoon writer? Like what are your habits? All right guys, bye.